Yeah, absolutely. My role really at the CII centres around working with training providers, insurance companies, regulators, so on and so forth, to bring their learning and development objectives into reality. The way we do that, whether that's through provision of specially designed training programs, or the supply and delivery of CII qualifications across the world. That's generally my role at the CII. I think for me, the most exciting thing, number one, is to, it's a hugely rewarding thing to be able to have an input and an impact in the development of each of those different markets. They're all different in their own way, in different stages of their development. So for me, being able to contribute to that is hugely rewarding. Absolutely. Number one, the way our qualifications are structured is really to provide learners and prospective professionals really with the understanding of insurance, basically, how insurance works, who does what in the industry, so on and so forth. And as you go through the levels, you're able to really develop, from a technical standpoint, you're able to develop your technical competencies through completion of some of our programs, which ultimately leads to having well-rounded, knowledgeable professionals who are there to serve actually the public, who are the consumers of insurance products. That's a great question. Really, CII qualifications have come to be known for its quality and the standards. Really, we have been doing this over 150 years, and really our qualifications are globally recognised in different markets, both by individual companies who maybe make it actually a mandatory requirement for their staff, or by insurance regulators in different jurisdictions who make it actually a mandatory licensing exam for the professionals in the industry. But all in all, it's been synonymous with quality, really. It now, if an individual, if a professional holds a CII qualification, the general consensus is that this individual is very knowledgeable and good at their job. Generally, I would say, for example, my experience, and of course this is my first time in Ethiopia, so thanks again for hosting me. My experience is that Ethiopia is developing at a rapid pace. You can see that from all the constructions going on in the city and so on and so forth. The same is true for the insurance industry, where there's been a lot of regulatory changes which are taking place in the market. And I think really where there's a huge appetite for knowledge and a huge appetite to grow and develop the industry from where it is to actually competing with some of the great giants in the insurance industry. So for me, I think that's the objective of the market, which is a valued and actually admirable one. And CII qualifications stand to help that process along by helping to bridge any skills gap that exists in the industry, raising the technical competency and technical capacity of professionals in the industry, which will ultimately lead to the creation of better and more relevant insurance products for the general consumer. For my take on this is that, as I said, Ethiopia is a rapidly growing industry when it comes to insurance, plus with the regulatory changes that are taking place. Having internationally recognized qualification not only ensures that the industry is prepared for these changes by having professionals who have the highest technical capabilities, but also in the longer run will ensure that things like the policies that come out of the market are, number one, fit for purpose and actually resolve issues that may exist for the end user, which is the consumer. And in turn doing that, by having that technical standard, what it means that individuals can be creative when it comes to solutionizing those issues, but in the context of the local industry and what it needs specifically. So from organizations I've spoken to across the continent, I tend to hear the same things over and over again. For me, my view across Africa is that there is a huge embrace of technology now in the world of insurance, as well as artificial intelligence, understanding actually how these things can support insurance processes as well as insurance policies. So we're talking about things such as parametric insurance, using technology to provide services and policies, or even costings of policies, the use of technology in doing that. How do we use AI in the claims process? Is there a way to use technology in that process as well? There's a huge embrace in that sector really across the continent of Africa. So huge trend, in my view. Maybe if I sum it down to one word, would be insurtech. Yeah. Bro Finance is a very strong partner of the CII. We've worked together over the last 2 years and are achieving great things in the market. There is a strong synergy in terms of our objective. As you may know, CII's objective is also to raise level of professional standards across the global insurance market. We view it as a joint profession, and our aim is to really work together with key organizations in different countries to achieve that very objective. Bro Finance have been very instrumental in not only working with key parties within the industry, but also bringing the market together to create a solution actually to the skills gap that exists in the market. I'm pleased to say that there is huge, take up in the training and qualifications provided through Bro Finance to the insurance market here in Ethiopia, and that's something I hope will continue in the future. That's a great question. I think the partnership between CII and Bro Finance has been absolutely pivotal, really, in developing the industry. And what I mean by that is Bro Finance has really played a key role in working with us on providing easier access to training as well as CI qualifications, basically for the insurance market. But really, the key to that is in the approach that we work together on, which is, number one, not just raising the technical capacity of the average professional in the insurance industry here in Ethiopia, but also looking at actually what can we do for the senior leadership of insurance companies here in Ethiopia, making sure that actually those who are in charge of the organization not only also have the knowledge required, but they are prepared for the changes that are coming in the industry globally, and can navigate their organizations through those changes in the kind of medium to long term. We're talking 3, 5, 7 years from now. What are the things coming through? We spoke earlier about the embracing the kind of trend really of embracing AI and insurtech, right? So really it's providing senior leadership of insurance companies across the market here in Ethiopia with the knowledge required to be able to navigate their organizations through those changes and preparing their individual teams with the knowledge required to be able to do that. Profinance is playing a pivotal role in that endeavor, really, and I think we're doing a great job of it. I think it's the place to be. I think this is the place to come and join a cohort of like-minded learners who are going through the same program. We've got certificate programs, diploma programs, and our ambition is to move that forward and introduce an advanced diploma program, which will ultimately start to develop and have professionals in the market who hold the chartered title, which ultimately increases tells the industry really about your level of competency and the level of qualification that you've managed to achieve. You're really setting yourself up as being a subject matter expert in the world of insurance. So I say it's the place to be. I had the pleasure of meeting the team of trainers here at Profinance yesterday, and I was incredibly impressed with the work that they do. This is being evidenced in the pass rates that we're seeing from learners who join the program with Profinance. So for me, I think it's a huge pleasure to have this partnership with Profinance, and it's really something that we hope to develop further in the future. My simple advice is to be open to learning, improving yourself, updating your knowledge in your role on an annual basis. Don't sit still because all of a sudden you've completed a qualification and that's the end of it. There's so much to learn in this industry, and there are opportunities for individuals who have set themselves up as subject matter experts in different disciplines of insurance. So my advice would be for you to continue to learn and have that willingness to achieve greater things.
Great. Thank you so much, Mr. Isaac, International Manager at the CII, for taking the time to explain the diversified questions that I presented here with you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for hosting me over the last couple of days. And it's been a pleasure being there in Ethiopia to see it all for myself. So thank you very much.